Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. It isn't what you have, or who you are, or where you are, or what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It is what you think about it. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. Any fool can criticize, complain, and condemn, and most fools do. But it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. When dealing with people, remember you are not dealing with creatures of logic, but with creatures bristling with prejudice and motivated by pride and vanity. Everybody in the world is seeking happiness, and there is one sure way to find it. That is by controlling your thoughts. Happiness doesn't depend on outward conditions. It depends on inner conditions. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. When we hate our enemies, we are giving them power over us. Power over our sleep, our appetites, our blood pressure, our health, and our happiness. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. Remember, today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. Talk to someone about themselves and they'll listen for hours. If you are not in the process of becoming the person you want to be, you are automatically engaged in becoming the person you don't want to be. Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. Actions speak louder than words, and a smile says, "I like you. You make me happy. I am glad to see you." Even God doesn't propose to judge a man till his last days. Why should you and I? Our thoughts make us what we are. Knowledge isn't power until it is applied. The best possible way to prepare for tomorrow is to concentrate with all your intelligence, all your enthusiasm, on doing today's work superbly today. That is the only possible way you can prepare for the future. When dealing with people, let us remember we are not dealing with creatures of logic. We are dealing with creatures of emotion, creatures bristling with prejudices and motivated by pride and vanity. No matter what happens, always be yourself. Nothing can bring you peace but yourself. 2 men looked out from prison bars, one saw the mud, the other saw stars. If you can't sleep, then get up and do something instead of lying there and worrying. It's the worry that gets you, not the loss of sleep. Be more concerned with your character than with your reputation, for your character is what you are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are. One reason why birds and horses are not unhappy is because they are not trying to impress other birds and horses. You can't win an argument. You can't, because if you lose it, you lose it, and if you win it, you lose it. To be interesting, be interested. Names are the sweetest and most important sound in any language. Let's not allow ourselves to be upset by small things we should despise and forget. Remember, life is too short to be little. All men have fears, but the brave put down their fears and go forward, sometimes to death, but always to victory. Today is our most precious possession. It is our only sure possession. If you want to gather honey, don't kick over the beehive. Always have something to say. The man who has something to say and who is known never to speak unless he has, is sure to be listened to. Our fatigue is often caused not by work, but by worry, frustration and resentment. Criticism is dangerous, because it wounds a person's precious pride, hurt his sense of importance and arouse resentment. You can measure the size of a person by what makes him or her angry. By fighting you never get enough, but by yielding you get more than you expected. Once I did bad and that I heard ever. Twice I did good, but that I heard never. If you want to keep happiness, you have to share it. Only knowledge that is used sticks in your mind. You'll never achieve real success unless you like what you're doing. When fate hands you lemons, make lemonade. Arouse in the other person an eager want. He who can do this has the whole world with him. He who cannot walks a lonely way. Nobody kicks a dead dog. Winning friends begins with friendliness. A barber lathers a man before he shaves him.